programme this week, Zoe Gillings wins World Cup bronze. Ski Sunday returns to our screens with a new format. And find out what happens when you put a bunch of cricket fans on a frozen lake in Switzerland. Hello and welcome to the Snowcast this week.
Now, starting off, we've got some news from British snowboard cross racer Zoe Gillings, who's won her first World Cup podium of the season. She won bronze in Baggerstein, Austria, which is her third top six finish of the season, and she is now sixth in the World Cup standings. The 23-year-old, who is from the Isle of Man, will now head off to Korea for the World Snowboarding Championships and is hoping for a medal at the 2010 Winter Olympics.
It's brilliant to get this result of this competition because flying out to Korea for the World Championships tomorrow, so it gives me a lot of confidence going in there, and I like Korea as well, so should go well there as well, I hope. Same again, if not a couple of places higher maybe.
Also, Ed Drake, who the ski club has sponsored for the past 10 years, is taking part in his first ever World Cup race this weekend, the famous men's downhill in Wengen.
Yes, we're really rooting for him, and earlier this season we had a catch-up with him to find out what his goals were for the coming season.
I'm trying to sort of establish myself in the top 30 for the Europa Cup, like being consistently in there. I got into there last year, but sort of was in and then out and then in and then out. So I'm going to try and sort of cement my place within the 30 and sort of gradually move up the rankings ready for next Winter Olympics.
Now you know it's really winter when you hear this. That's right, yes, our favourite snow sports programme, Ski Sunday, is back for a new series. It's got a slightly different format, which hopefully should offer something for everyone. The racing coverage will start on Sunday the 18th of January on BBC Two at 5 p.m, whilst a brand new action sports show called High Altitude will start on the 25th of January on BBC Two at 10 p.m. Graham Bell and Ed Lee are back to present, and each episode will focus on a particular theme, including survival, endurance, cold and altitude.
Really looking forward to it. I wish we were going with them. Now, St Moritz may be known for its luxurious image and elite boutiques, but every February the lake turns into what can be described as a typical English village green. The annual cricket tournament is now in its 21st year and was dreamed up by England captain David Gower in 1988. He planned it as a publicity stunt, but got more than he bargained for when his car got stuck in the ice. The matches have since gone from strength to strength, and now attract some top international players and businessmen. Apparently they've had to play in the occasional blizzard, but no matches have had to be called off yet.
And now what you've all been waiting for, hopefully, is the snow news. Starting off in Austria. Now they've had some much needed snowfall, as have the rest of Europe, 15 centimetres in places such as Pitztal, and they're expecting another 13 centimetres early next week.
And over in France, the weather is largely fine and dry at the moment. Some snow fell in the southern French Alps, and over in Bareges, they received 15 centimetres of new snow.
And in Switzerland, it's been largely dry this week, except for Davos and Klosters, who've had a little dusting, but there's much more forecast for early next week, especially Verbier, who are going to get 44 centimetres. Lucky devils.
In Italy, light snow has fallen across the majority of the Italian Alps. Livigno has received 10 centimetres of fresh snow, improving the pistes, and the cold temperatures are keeping the piste in good condition.
Down in Andorra, the resorts that we report on have had a little dusting this week, and though it's sunny now, there's still plenty of snow to be found across the mountains.
Over to Norway and Sweden. It's been a dry week across Norway and Sweden. Oppdal is experiencing very cold conditions at the moment, so do wrap up warm if you're out there. And lots of snow is expected across Norway, with Hemsedal expecting over 50 centimetres this coming weekend.
Excellent stuff. And in Germany, there's been some light snowfall across most of the resorts that we report on, especially one that's now my personal favourite because it's got a great name. You have to help me with the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Reit im Winkel.
Right im Winkel. Yeah.
Well, they've had some snow.
And moving to Bulgaria, there's some great on-piste conditions in Bulgaria with a dusting of snow at Bansko, and it's bright and sunny over Bulgaria this coming weekend.
And now in Scotland, on home turf, the Scottish resorts have had some fresh snow this week on Wednesday. Cairngorm have probably got the most amount of runs open if you were going to go skiing there. And Glencoe is due 25 centimetres, and the rest of the resorts are due about 10 centimetres, so it's looking good.
And heading overseas to the States, it's very cold at the moment on the East Coast resorts. It's actually minus 25 degrees Celsius in Stowe, so pretty cold if you're out there at the moment. And on the other side of America, temperatures are higher. Squaw Valley and Heavenly are enjoying sunny weather.
And it's pretty much the same story in Canada. It can be split into two. It's mild and sunny over on the west coast, though Whistler have had 30 centimetres this week. And over on the east coast of Canada, it's snowy and cold, with temperatures in Tremblant down to -28.
My gosh, that is pretty chilly. And now on Ski TV this week. Go behind the scenes at the X Games in Aspen with Roxy snowboarder Tora Bright.
The way that, you know, it's live across the whole US. There's, you know, I don't know how many million viewers, and it's pretty much a circus. Once you get there, it's a circus. You look at Buttermilk and the whole mountain is just taken up with, you know, scaffolding and big pipe, slope style, motocross track, boardcross track. Like it's pretty full on, and yeah, there's a lot of media there.
Well, that's it for now. We wanted to tell you about a new Facebook page that we have for the Snowcast where you can become a fan. You'll find news on there about what the Snowcast team are up to across the mountains, and you can leave comments and feedback on there as well if you like. But that's it from me.
And that's it from me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.